Okay. All right, you go to sleep, Julia, because Daddy's going to make a presentation, the 30 things that I like. The 30 things that I like, because there's this impression that I don't like anything. Apparently, my students have inferred from things that I've said. I guess I bad mouth a lot of things. I don't like the 4th of July. I don't like parades. I don't like fireworks. I don't like Applebee's. I don't like chain restaurants like the Olive Garden. I don't like Hometown Buffet. I don't like Disneyland. I think they heard me say I don't like Chuck E. Cheese pizza. And they just think I'm so negative. I had to sit down and write a list of 30 things that I like. And just to show how positive I am. What do I like? Well, I like big, bold diver watches with professional grade super luminova and sapphire crystal. And what I like to do is I like to rub the case as if it were a genie lamp. And then Barbara Eden from I Dream a Genie comes out. Which brings me to the second thing I like. I like Barbara Eden. Why do I like Barbara Eden so much? You have to realize when I was about 9 years old, she's the second thing I like, by the way. When I was 9 years old, I used to watch I Dream a Genie, and here's this grown-up man, Larry Hagman, playing an astronaut. He finds a genie lamp, and he materializes Barbara Eden, who I was in love with as a 9-year-old kid. And she just granted all of his wishes. And it made me say to myself as a 9-year-old kid, I need to grow up and be a man and get myself a genie. And I remember after I watched that show, I took all my Speed Racer pajamas, my Kimba the White Lion pajamas, my Captain Crunch with Crunchberry pajamas. I put them in a big cardboard box. Put them right on the doorstep of my parents' master bedroom. Said, I'm done. No more pajamas for me. No more Speed Racer pajamas. And they said, what happened? And I said, well, I'm not going to be a boy anymore. I'm going to be a man. And they go, what? Come on, something spurred this on. Can you tell us? I go, you don't need to know. Just trust me. I'm a man now. Pajamas are over. And that was it. And I became a man after that. And I want to thank Barbara Eden for that wonderful influence on my life. So there's 2 things that I like. What's the third thing that I like? I like comedians. I absolutely have I envy their talent. I envy these powerhouse comedians who can just grab your attention. What are you doing, Julia? I like it when my daughter makes funny faces. Are you making funny faces? Yeah. Okay, I'm telling them about my the 30 things I like. I'll be done in 5 minutes. Why don't you go play with Natalie? Okay. Should I start this video over or continue? Okay, I'll continue with your blessing, your permission. I like comedians quite a bit. I identify with comedians. I couldn't be a comedian because on the comedy scale, they're up here and I'm lower than they are. I mean, I might be able to open up for them, but do I really aspire to open up for the big powerhouses like Louis C.K. and Chris Rock and my idol growing up, George Carlin. I don't know if you know this, but my father and I used to listen to George Carlin's Class Clown, and we used to laugh so hard we couldn't breathe. I mean, that's what I call father and son bonding right there. When you and your father are listening to George Carlin's Class Clown and you're laughing so hard, you get your hands on your knees and you can't breathe. You're just laughing. That's family bonding right there. So I do like comedians. That's 3 things that I like. I like the satisfaction of mastering a gadget that you just spent money on. And by mastering the gadget and knowing how to use it, you thereby justify the money that you invested in the thing. And I'll be tested later as my Canon video recorder's coming a little bit later. I'm going to try to improve the quality of this stuff. I like Thai food. I like Indian food. I like Middle Eastern food, including falafels, baba ganoush, shawarmas, spicy hummus, fattoush salad. I could eat that stuff for breakfast. I could eat that stuff every day. So I like stuff. I like mission-style burritos from San Francisco. I like buckwheat crepes, Northern French style, which you can also get in San Francisco. I like really well-made chocolate cake. I like really well-made vanilla bean gelato with chocolate sauce, whipped cream, and sliced strawberries. Do you like ice cream, Julia?
Yeah.
I think you want to be a movie star. I think you want to be in the video. That's what I'm thinking.
I do want to be in the video.
Well, I'm just giving a list of the 30 things I like. I like really good books with well-constructed sentences written by authors who actually have something to say. They're not just putting filler in it because they got a book deal. Hard to find those books. I like the dark comic novels of British author Magnus Mills, whose characters are always hopeless sycophants, oppressed by these sinister political and economic systems for which they can never escape. He has a very bleak view of the world. Love his novels. Like them, I guess, because this is the 30 things I like, not love. Let's be true to our thesis. I think we are on number 14 now. I like it when my wife says I don't have to go to 4th of July parades. I can stay home and read good books. Number 15, I like my kettlebell workouts. What I don't like is my body is not losing weight anymore the way it used to. Let's see, what number are we on? We are on number 16. Yeah, I like being trim and muscular. Number 17, I like the music of the Smiths, Other Lives, Beach House, Father John Misty, and others. I like jazz. I like classical music. I like to play the piano. I like chuka boots. I like dark wash jeans that fit me well, right, Julia?
Yeah.
I like it when people, airplanes, and food ordered at restaurants show up on time. I like it when my wife and I can have talks without my twin daughters interrupting us, going, guys, I need to tell you something, guys. I'm saying something. Don't interrupt me. I don't like it when my daughters interrupt me. Right, Julia? Only 6 more to go, Julia. We'll be done with this presentation. The presentation, this is going downhill. I might have to redo this. There may be a part 2, a remake. I don't know. Maybe not. I like having a babysitter so I can go out on date night and have peace of mind. I like having a trustworthy babysitter. Right, Julia?
Right.
I like going to the movies with my wife and not having people sit right behind me eating like snorting pigs as if they had been in solitary confinement for 6 months and denied food. I really like it when that doesn't happen. So there you go. Number 27. I like having neighbors I get along with. So when I roll the garbage cans down to the curb in the morning, and they are too, we don't have to avert our eyes with a sense of shame and social awkwardness. It's really nice to have neighbors that you get along with. I also like having neighbors who don't make so much noise that you can't sleep at night, or have all these weird characters coming in and out of their house who make you wonder if you live in a safe neighborhood. I enjoy having neighbors like that. Number 29. I like going to the doctor for a checkup and not getting any bad news. In fact, being told that I don't need to see the guy for another 5 years. I like that. And number 30. Number 30. I like it when students come into my office who need help on their essay, and they don't have the kind of bad, rancid breath that puts me into a clinical depression that debilitates me and prevents me from enjoying life for about 6 months. I really like that. So there's 30 things that I like. I think I've just conclusively proved that I'm not some old crank, that I'm not some churlish, surly, curmudgeon misanthrope. I think I'm glad I put that all on the table for you. And now you know a little more about my tastes and my sensibility. And until next time, I'm out of here. Right, Julia? Okay. Okay.